Sophie Ellis Bextor then has had a string of hits as well, famously bringing Murder to the Dance Floor back in 2001. Just a few months after having her second child, her latest single, a collaboration with the dance act Freemasons, is a top 20 hit. She's planning a tour in the autumn.
She'll be with us in just a second. First, let's have a look at her latest track. It's called Heartbreak.
Well, we welcome Sophie, who's here, as you can see. Hello, lovely to see you. You're looking fantastic. How old is the little one?
He's 4 months, 4.5 months old.
And how long ago did you make that video?
I made it when he was 10 weeks old, which felt quite strange.
Oh,
but
how on earth did you do? I mean, how did you do that?
I don't really know. I think when you've just had a baby, you're kind of in a bit of a strange bubble. So I just sort of floated about. I turned up on set and.
But you must have. I mean, you know, you must have put on a few pounds when you were pregnant.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely,
all women do.
of course,
It sort of seems to have vanished in a trice.
Well, thank you. I mean, I suppose I didn't put on quite as much with my second baby anyway, because I had him 2 months early, so I sort of cut out the last 2 months of pregnancy. So maybe that meant that I kind of, I don't know, got more back into shape quicker. But I should, you know, underline that I haven't been like dieting or anything like that. I was actually feeding Kit while I was making the video, so it's kind of all quite complicated.
So yes, how is family life at the moment? Then it must be fairly hectic, to say the least. You've got rather busy household.
Yeah, it's definitely more chaotic with two as well, I would say. But it's good, and I think we seem to be one of those families that just function better when there's tons going on. You know, I think we're quite used to chaos now.
Did you take much time off then from some recording and performing with the children, or did you just keep going intermittently?
Well, I guess not so much with Kit as I did when I had Sonny. I took off quite a few months just to sort of spend time with him. But with Kit, it's been a little bit, because I'm used to, I don't know what it is to have a baby around, and I'm lucky that my work isn't sort of 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. So I've been doing just the odd days initially here and there, and sort of building up gently. And I can bring him with me when I want to, and if I feel like I need to, you know, spend more time with him, I can just cancel a bit of work, because that's one of the privileges, I guess, of being a pop star rather than having a proper job.
But what was the thrill then of doing this particular? Because it's a bit away from indie, gone back into dance.
Yeah. Well, it feels like not just me really, but the charts as well. I'm really excited to see so much dance and electro and disco around again. And I've always loved the Freemasons. I've always been a fan of what they did. So when the opportunity came to work on one of the tracks, I jumped at it, really.
Yeah, tell us who, because this is with the Freemasons. Who are they?
The Freemasons are two lovely men called James and Russell who live in Brighton. And we have a mutual friend called Biff, who's a pop writer, and he's the one that gave me a call and said, I've got this fantastic backing track. I think you're going to love it. So we went down to work on it and just ended up jumping around the studio, playing it really loud, getting excited about it.
And how long did that process take then, from conception of the idea to...
Well, it was kind of slightly drawn out. I suppose the song was probably written about a year ago now, but then obviously I was having a baby and things, so it all got sort of put on the back burner and then reignited this year. A new mix from the Freemasons.
Shall we remind ourselves of some of those marvellous Sophie Ellis Bextor moments?
Okay, why not?
Just remember, it's a mixed up
but you better not kill the groove. Hey, 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 it's murder on the dance floor, but you better not steal the move.
What I find intriguing about that, interesting about all those performances and the one we saw earlier, is the music's very high tempo and energetic, but actually you are quite still.
Yes, I'm concentrating on singing.
Yeah, very good.
It's quite funny seeing some of those old clips, and yeah, especially the Groove Jet, which, I mean, I think like 20, 21 when that came out, so it's like, I look really young.
Talk about a blonde moment in the middle.
Yeah, blonde moment.
Which people saying difficult to maintain, being
very difficult to maintain, and didn't really feel like me either. And I quite enjoyed it, but I'm definitely a brunette at heart. I like having brown hair.
And what's with the weird eye things in the latest video? The sort of...
Oh, the glasses.
Yeah.
I thought you meant my makeup. No. What's with the weird eye stuff?
Nice question. Yeah, thanks. Yeah. No, the white sunglassy type things.
I think just wanted something that was a little bit more quirky and stylistic. Chris Sweeney, the guy that directed the Freemasons video, his background is fashion, and so he had all these fantastic tear sheets and references just to make the dancers have this slightly sort of more unusual look.
In terms of dealing with the media, etc., and being a media person, has it helped having a mum who was on the telly when you were very small?
Well, I'm sure it did influence me, probably more than I know, but I think when my band started taking off, it really helped, in that my mum has always stayed very sort of level-headed, and she never turned into a fan, if you know what I mean. So she's, you know, our family's very tight like that, so through whatever's happening with my work, it meant that I've always had this really important sort of strong base. So we're all very close to my mum, me and my brother and sister.
Yeah. And she's on MasterChef at the moment, isn't
I know,
she? So how's that been, watching her? With her chocolate profiteroles that went down very well.
Well, yes, I see they were good. Quite nerve-wracking. I mean, obviously I'm quite protective of my mum, so I don't really, you know, you want her to excel and everybody to realise how, I mean, she is a really good cook. So it's quite nerve-wracking, but she did well enough, I think, and I've had lots of good feedback from people who've been watching it. So.
Was her cooking good when you were growing up?
Yeah, really good, absolutely, yeah. It's a vital part of the of Ellis lifestyle, I'd say, to be always around the table eating lots of food.
Yeah. Lovely to see you. All the very best. Give your mum our love.
I will do, thanks.
Yeah. Good to see you.